Alright guys, Epic fucking Slayers here and welcome to this week's State of the Game recap. In this one we learn the release date for 1.7 and we also learn of some nerfs that are coming in 1.7 which we didn't know about before. If you're new to my channel and enjoy my content, please don't forget to subscribe below and turn on notifications. Like the video as well, if you could please, and let's get into the video. So, the big question is, what day will 1.7 drop? Now, it has been confirmed this will be released on August 15th, which, as of today's date of recording this video, is only 5 days away, and it will be next Tuesday. We don't have a confirmed time yet, but we do know 1.7 will be coming out on that day, and global events will also be released on that day as well. So that's good to know. If you haven't checked out one of my most recent videos, I actually went through sort of 10 things that you can do to prepare for 1.7. So if you do want to know what to do for the next sort of 5 days, then please go check out that video. I will point you to points 8, 9 and 10 where basically you need to add me as a friend on Xbox and come and fight me. Next on the agenda is global event caches. Now I do have the patch notes on the monitor next to me, so I'll quickly go over the drop rates with you so you know exactly what are the drop rates for 1.7. So 2 guaranteed drops in each cache plus 1 possible bonus item, and this is confirmed drop rates for you guys. So 45% chance that the drop rate will be a classified item. That's pretty high for gear that's meant to be kind of the new meta or the best gear in the game. Me personally, I don't agree that stuff like this should drop often. I actually think this should drop less often, or probably as often as exotics, which you'll see in a moment is not the case. Now, 43.5% chance that it's a classified item. I don't know where they get these fucking numbers from, to be honest, but basically there's a 50-50% chance that you're going to either get a classified item or a standard gear piece, which I don't personally agree with. I think that the drop rate for classified gear should be a lot lower. I think you should have to grind for this stuff, because otherwise, you know, you're going to be getting this gear within a week and it's going to get boring again and it'll get stale. There'll be nothing to achieve. So that's just my opinion. 11.5% chance that is an exotic item. That's very low for an exotic item. I don't think that exotic items are that exotic, really. And I think classified as an exotic should be kind of, maybe, yeah, classified should be certainly dropped more often, but not that much difference. I mean, it's 4 times more likely, I think, that you are going to get a classified item than an exotic, and I don't know if I agree with that. So there's also a 12.5% chance that you get a bonus drop, and when you get one, you have a 90% chance to get it classified and a 10% that you'll get an exotic piece. So there you go, guys. That's the numbers for the drop rates in 1.7. You'll have to let me know what you guys think of the percentages. I personally think it's too generous, but I'm sure there's a lot of you guys out there who don't play the Division as much as, say, I do, for example. Maybe only putting in an hour a day, where for you that would be perfect, because you've got a very good chance that in the time you are playing the game, you will be getting that gear. Whereas me, I'll probably play it for a couple of days and I'll already have all the classified gear. So moving on to the nerfs, and there's a couple here I really don't know if I agree with. So what they've said is that Adept is going to be looked into. They think it's a problem in the community. I disagree. I do not think Adept is very good, absolutely, but I don't think it needs to be looked at. It really doesn't. That's just my opinion, but they are looking into it. I really hope they don't nerf it. At the moment, they haven't said they will, but I guarantee you, if they're looking into it, it's going to get nerfed. And it won't get nerfed a little bit, it will be nerfed into the fucking ground. Now, there are some other changes here, just looking at the notes that were on State of Game today. We've got Ballistic Shield is now going to get a PvP modifier. Players now do 20% more damage to shields than before. I don't know about that. I mean, the Ballistic Shield is very good, and I did actually say in a recent video of mine that the Ballistic Shield in 1.7, there was a build involving Banshee, involving the D3 FNC, and also involving the Ninja Bike Messenger's bag and a couple of other gear sets on there that was going to be completely OP in 1.7, amazing damage, amazing toughness. So maybe they've not seen that video, but they've seen an idea like that and gone, whoa, this is going to be too much. So they've actually increased the damage that players do to the shields, but for NPCs, it remains the same as it is. So, yeah, again, that's actually a nerf for the D3 FNC set. I don't know if I agree with it just yet, because at the moment, I don't think it's so overpowered that it's going to ruin the game. I just think it's a very good set in 1.7, but there are a lot of other very good sets. So, hey, that's what they're doing, and you know what Massive are like. They will nerf it as much as it needs to be to satisfy everyone. Well, not everyone, but the people that complain especially. Now, the stable weapon talent was changed to 10%. You can still get on sub 30 weapons, but not in end-game weapons. So effectively, a lot of people are using level 29 weapons in like tactician builds, for example, with stable on it. And I think it was up to about 25%. Effectively, they're pulling it down to 10%, and so it's less likely that you're going to use it. And then on level 30 weapons, the stable talent will no longer be on there. So yeah, that's in place. So in addition to the D3 FNC set, guys, I haven't said actually, the 3-piece bonus was changed to 10% to damage to elites. And apparently this is in preparation for the classified version of the set. I assume that for the classified version on the 5-piece, we're going to be getting an extra 10% or an extra 15%, so they didn't want to be too overpowered. And I'm okay with that. I'm okay with that being a nerf. I just don't know if I agree with the ballistic shield stuff. So yeah, that's the major nerfs that are coming. I really hope they look into some other nerfs, say to the SASG, for example, which apparently was nerfed, but I can't see it, to be honest. The SASG Striker might be just a bit too overpowered. In 1.7, we're going to see what 1.7 brings, and hopefully we don't have, you know, crazy metas like Seekers again. So there you go, guys. A quick recap for you. Just one more point before we go. Massive have said they are investigating lag. They have found one potential problem, just one, in about, what? About a year and a half of lag. They found one problem, and it's not really the main problem as well. So if you think that they're going to fix the lag, they won't. It will never be fixed in this game, guys. Just deal with it, unfortunately. And with that said, I hope you enjoyed this one. Peace.